Ever planted bell peppers only to end up with a few sad, undersized fruits that barely made it to your salad? You are not alone. Bell peppers can be tricky, but here is the good news. When you grow them in containers the right way, you can harvest more peppers than you ever thought possible. In this video, I am going to walk you through the complete process of growing bell peppers in containers from start to finish. I will cover everything from choosing the right container to harvesting armloads of beautiful peppers. Plus, stick around to the end, where I will show you a simple trick that can nearly double your pepper production. Let's get started. Bell peppers are one of the most rewarding vegetables you can grow in containers. They are perfect for patios, balconies, or anywhere you have some sunny space. And the good news? They actually thrive in containers when you give them what they need. Once you understand a few key concepts and follow the right steps, you will be picking fresh peppers all summer long. So let's start with choosing the right container. Container size makes a huge difference with bell peppers, and this is where a lot of gardeners go wrong. Bell peppers have extensive root systems, and they need room to spread out. You want a container that holds at least 5 gallons, but honestly, I have had my best results with 7 to 10 gallon containers. Anything smaller and your plants will become root bound, which means fewer and smaller peppers. Make sure your container has drainage holes in the bottom. Bell peppers hate sitting in water, and wet roots will kill them faster than almost anything else. I like using fabric grow bags because they provide excellent drainage and air pruning for the roots. But any container with good drainage will work just fine. Now let's talk about soil, because this is really where the magic happens. Bell peppers are heavy feeders, and they need a loose, nutrient-rich soil to produce all those peppers. Here is the mix I use, and it works incredibly well. I go with about 60% high-quality compost, 20% coconut coir for moisture retention, and 20% perlite for drainage. This combination gives you the perfect balance. The compost provides nutrients, the coconut coir holds moisture without getting soggy, and the perlite keeps everything loose so the roots can breathe. Fill your container all the way to about 1 inch below the rim. Do not skimp on the soil quality here. Cheap potting soil will give you cheap results. When it comes to planting, timing and technique both matter. You want to wait until nighttime temperatures are consistently above 50 degrees Fahrenheit before moving your peppers outside. Bell peppers are warm weather plants, and cold soil will stunt them badly. Plant your pepper seedling so the soil level matches where it was in the original pot. Unlike tomatoes, bell peppers do not benefit from deep planting. Gently firm the soil around the base and water thoroughly after planting. I like to plant 1 pepper per 5-gallon container. Or you can do 2 plants in a 10-gallon container if you space them about 8 inches apart. Give them room to grow, and they will reward you. By the way, if you are finding this helpful, make sure to subscribe so you do not miss future videos. Alright, let's keep going. Watering and sunlight are critical for big pepper harvests, so let me walk you through exactly what these plants need. Bell peppers want full sun, which means at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight every day. More sun equals more peppers. It is that simple. However, if you live somewhere with brutally hot summers where temperatures climb above 95 degrees Fahrenheit, you may need to provide some afternoon shade to prevent blossom drop. For watering, consistency is the key word. Bell peppers do not like to dry out completely, but they also cannot stand soggy soil. I water my container peppers when the top inch of soil feels dry to the touch. In the heat of summer, this usually means watering every day, or even twice a day. Stick your finger in the soil to check, rather than just guessing. One trick I have learned is to water deeply until you see it draining from the bottom. This encourages roots to grow down rather than staying shallow near the surface. Feeding your peppers properly is what separates a handful of fruits from a massive harvest. Because container soil has limited nutrients, you need to fertilize regularly throughout the growing season. When your plant starts flowering, switch to a fertilizer that is higher in phosphorus and potassium, something like a 5-10-10 ratio. This encourages fruit production rather than just leafy growth. I feed my container peppers every 2 weeks with a liquid fertilizer diluted to half strength. Some gardeners prefer slow-release granules worked into the soil at planting time, and that works too. Just do not over-fertilize with nitrogen, or you will get beautiful bushy plants with hardly any peppers. The leaves will look amazing, but your harvest will disappoint you. As your pepper plants grow and start setting fruit, they're going to need some support. A single bell pepper plant loaded with fruit can get surprisingly heavy, and the branches will snap right off without help. I use simple wooden stakes or tomato cages pushed into the container at planting time. As the plant grows, I loosely tie the main stem to the stake with soft twine or strips of old t-shirt. Do not tie them too tight because the stems need room to expand. Supporting your plants also improves air circulation, which helps prevent disease problems down the road. Let's talk about some common problems you might run into and how to solve them. First, blossom drop, where your flowers fall off without making peppers. This is usually caused by temperature stress. When nights are below 55 degrees or days are above 95 degrees, pepper flowers will drop. The solution is patience and providing shade during heat waves. The flowers will set fruit once temperatures moderate. Second, blossom end rot, which shows up as dark sunken spots on the bottom of your peppers. This happens when the plant cannot take up enough calcium, usually because of inconsistent watering. The fix is to water more regularly and mulch the top of your container to retain moisture. Third, aphids clustering on new growth. These little pests love pepper plants. I knock them off with a strong spray of water or use insecticidal soap if they get out of hand. Fourth, yellow leaves on the lower part of the plant. This often indicates a nitrogen deficiency. Give your plant a dose of balanced fertilizer and those new leaves should come in green. Fifth, few peppers despite lots of flowers. This usually means poor pollination. Gently shake your plants when they are flowering to help move pollen around, or use a small paintbrush to hand pollinate. The good news is, if you follow the steps we have covered, you should be able to avoid most of these issues. Now for that bonus tip I promised at the beginning. If you want to dramatically increase your pepper production, start picking your peppers when they reach full size, but are still green. I know, those red and yellow peppers are gorgeous. But here is the thing. When you leave peppers on the plant to fully ripen, the plant slows down production because it thinks its job is done. By harvesting green peppers, you trick the plant into producing more flowers and more fruit. You can easily get twice as many total peppers this way. If you want some colored peppers, leave just 1 or 2 on the plant to ripen while harvesting the rest green. So that is everything you need to know about growing lots of bell peppers in containers. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you do not miss my next video. And if you have any questions or tips of your own, drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching and happy gardening.